How do you sell a house that's inside of a trust? We have to assume you are the trustee and you actually have the authority to sell that house. You can check your trust documents just to make sure. But the process is going to be no different than as if you are the individual selling that property you actually own. You would list it for sale, and then when it goes under contract, you would sign as the trustee. You would send the purchase agreement to the closing table or closing attorney or the title company. They would pull title and do everything as they normally would. And then when you go to the closing table, you are signing as the trustee of that revocable trust. And then when the distributions come from the sale of that property, it would go into that trust bank account. It cannot go into your bank account because you don't own that property. The trust owns that property, and then that money has to be distributed and managed per the instructions inside of that trust document. So the trust should tell you what you can do with that money. Can you distribute it out to the beneficiaries, which could be you or your family? Do you have to keep it inside of that to be used for a different purpose? Can you buy another home with that money from the sale of that property? You have to follow the instructions inside of that trust document on how that money should be managed and then distributed out to the beneficiaries.